Hey, this week we have quite a positive sounding track, although the name is Storm and people don't usually link the storm with positive feelings, but you might think this like there's always a new hope even after every disaster. So let's listen. My name is Tummur and this is the Track in a Week, your weekly music production diary. This week we have episode 14 and a new beardcast. On Sunday I was getting ready for the week, but I didn't have anything on my mind, so I listened to some loops which I've done in the past to find something. So Monday started by listening to the loop which I have chosen, but I really didn't get anything out from that. So I went to my picture folder and looked for a inspiration picture. I found one where there's this beach club. It's taken in the morning time and there has been a storm at night and there's a couple of policemen checking out what has happened. So I jammed on this picture to represent it better. There is sub bass which is answered by another bass, and there's also an FM piano as a chord sound. On Tuesday, I found that the sub bass was quite quiet, so I put an saturator on top of it to make it pop a little bit more. I felt that there wasn't enough groove, so I went to the folder system of the computer to find some drum sets. I found two which I liked and I brought them to the session. The FM piano sounded a bit dull as a chord sound, so I layered analog synth on top of it and I pushed the FM piano a little bit back. On Wednesday, I played the piece as a live to make the basic arrangement for the session. I also worked on the drops to make it a little bit interesting. I also tested some ideas on the lead sound to evolve it a little bit more. On Thursday, I was listening to arrangement, but I felt completely lost with the track. There is good sounds and stuff, but there is something missing that glues this whole thing together. In the end of the session, I sketched the B section for the track to add some contrast in it. On Friday I felt that the track was missing something and the arrangement didn't complement the sounds enough. I started to search for guitar loops to add some groove to the track. I started to feel a little bit panicked about this track because it's already Friday and there's nothing ready. And in the end of the session my computer ran out of battery, so the whole Friday was ruined. On my way to work, I decided that the track is in a state that it won't be released this week. So I will take a weekend off from music making and I will get back to this track next week with remix mentality on. So we will continue next week with a part 2 of making this track, and with this decision, this is the first track that will not be finished within a week. Hold on a little bit. On Saturday I thought this project a lot and I wondered how one cannot make music every day. So at the evening I doubled this piece and I erased everything but the guitar loops and I started to jam on things. I got pretty good groove, and strangely enough the middle section came out easily and fast, so I decided that I will play the arrangement live. On Sunday morning I listened what I did yesterday and I felt really pleased with the result. So I did the mixing for the track. So this is a good example of that everything you do cannot be golden, but you still have to try. And what I learned from this is that if I got good sounds but the track isn't working, I can always delete everything and jam on the sounds. So that's the good way to get out of the sticky situations of Friday frustrations. So that's it. And once again, if you would like to hear the full track, go to my SoundCloud page. I put the link in the description. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week with another track in a week.